Hello, and welcome to the training video for making a Jeopardy-type game in Microsoft PowerPoint, part of our module series on classroom study games. Jeopardy is an extremely popular television game show that has been running since 1964. In Jeopardy, an answer is provided, and contestants must try to guess the question. A Jeopardy-style game is a fantastic tool to get a classroom excited and to study in an interesting way. It can be made via Microsoft PowerPoint. After opening Microsoft PowerPoint, you'll want to select a blank presentation. After doing this, you'll see a blank slide. The first thing you'll want to do is add in a title for your game in the slide by clicking the Click Add to Title line. If you'd like, you can add a subtitle by clicking the line below. I'll label our subtitle with what subject our Jeopardy game is going to be on. Next, right-click below the slide on the right side and select New Slide to add a new slide. We want this to be our game board, so we'll label it something like Pick a Question. Then, we'll want to create our board. It can be created by pressing Insert, Table, and then choosing our table dimensions. A standard Jeopardy board is 5 by 6. You can add text to each cell on the board by clicking on them. In Jeopardy, the top row indicates the category of the questions, and the bottom row the dollar value of each question, with more difficult questions having a higher dollar value. As my Jeopardy game is based on the Civil War, my first category might be famous people. Then, I'll add in my dollar values. Now I'll do the same for the rest of the board. Once your board is looking good, you might want to change the theme of your presentation to give it a more Jeopardy feel. To do that, just click on the Design tab and choose a design that you think looks pleasing. For this example, instead of a pre-made design, I'm actually just going to use a flat background color. Then I'm going to make my text yellow to make it look like Jeopardy. Now that we've got our game board, it's time to start adding our questions. We're going to create a template for our question slide, and then one for our answer slide. This will allow us to quickly add in new questions and answers as we please. To make the template, go to the View tab, and then select Slide Master. Press Insert Layout, and then rename the layout Clue. Delete any starting items that the template gives you. Then go to the Insert tab and select Insert Shape. From here, navigate all the way to the bottom to Action Buttons. An action button is a shape that does something when you click it. Select Action Button Custom. It'll prompt you to draw your action button. Draw a box on the screen, and then a dialog box will appear. This is how you control what your action button does. Select Hyperlink to and make sure the box reads Next Slide. Right-click the button to edit the text on it. I'm going to make mine say Answer, as this is the button you're going to press to see the answer to the question. The last thing we'll want to do is add a text box so that we can have a space to put our question. Just go to the Insert tab and select Text Box. This will be the template all of your questions use, so make sure that you like where everything is positioned. Making an answer slide is easy. Simply copy the layout of the question slide, paste, and delete the Answer button at the bottom. Instead, insert a new action button, the Home button. When prompted to design what it does, have it hyperlink you to a specific slide. Choose the one your game board is on. We're all done with slide templates for now, so we can close the Slide Master view. Now comes the fun part. Go ahead and insert two new slides, a question slide and an answer slide. Write your question on the question slide. My first question will be, who assassinated President Lincoln? Then write the answer on your answer slide. The answer, of course, is John Wilkes Booth. Now go back to the game board, Highlight the dollar value and the category of a question and select Hyperlink. You will be prompted to link it to a web page, but if we instead choose Place in this document, we can select what slide the question goes to. Because we've already done our work in the template, the question and answer slides will automatically link to each other, and then back to the game board. Now, simply repeat the process. Once you've done that, you're ready to play. In the slideshow, you'll be able to click on each question and quiz the class. You'll have to keep score on the board, though. This concludes our tutorial on making a Jeopardy-type game in Microsoft PowerPoint. I hope you've enjoyed this video and will consider using the game as a study tool for students in your future classrooms. Thank you!